Now, this reading is going to be about none other than the Beavers. Actually, I have wanted to do this reading for so long, but I always just procrastinated a lot because, well, I don't really like genuinely care about their relationship. It's just all such a fumble, such a freaking, I don't want to curse anymore for real, but such a freaking fumbling mess. Like, oh my god, it's just everywhere. Like, it's all over the place, to be honest. Well, not all the time, but everybody's just so extra sensitive when it comes to, the Holy Three, aka Justin Bieber, Selena Gomez, and Hailey Bieber. Everybody just has to like pick a side, and people just have a lot of shit to say each time I do Selena Gomez reading. So I'm like, ugh, I don't want to anymore at this point. I swear, like it's super annoying because yeah, that's her life, and everybody's just like, oh, you just say this and say that and say that and say this. It's whatever though. But this song is just all about Hailey Bieber and Justin Bieber. We're going to just see what we're going to get when it comes to the married couple. So let's just see what we're going to get. Oh my god. The first card being the moon. Judgment. Oh well. We're definitely starting somewhere. There is that's crazy though. There is so much more than what meets the surface when it comes to their relationship or their marriage or however we want to call it. There is so much more than what we know of or what we're aware of. There is a lot of I'd say feelings of just like undeservedness, like what did I do to deserve this? What have I done to be treated this way? Or I wish people would know just how hard I'm fighting to keep this marriage afloat is what I'm hearing, or just how hard I have to just fight to prove myself, or how hard I have to work, or how hard I have to just prove I am good, and it's tiring and everything. This is just like a first feeler of the energy in there. It's crazy. Then there is just a lots of losses or feeling like you're just going. There's just a lot of ongoing circles that just circles and cycles. Like it's just a lot of back and forth, a lot of just um things that just keep happening all over again, all over. It's like ooh, they can't catch a break. Um, I wish I time stamped this. Oh my god, I didn't. But yeah, there is something here about lots of losses that are experienced or feel like, they just undergo lots of emotional waves or like emotional roller coasters that are not so good. Like the highs are highs and the lows are lows. When they go through it, they go through it. The marriage isn't just as steady or like as sturdy as it looks like or as it seems. Let's see, let's get more. Justin Haley Bieber. There is a lot here about just not wanting people to know just how hard those struggles are, or just what types of losses there. I'm sorry, just like really got cut off because my phone keeps glitching a lot. Um, but they don't really want to let the public into, their lives or like the bad parts that is, because they don't want the people to see how hard they're kind of dropping from that types of like highs when when she just like goes wrong and everything. So now people just have to like suck it up and not let it show and not let people see how badly it's affecting them, because they don't want to give people more ammunition to just shit on them or to just like hate on them because they've already been doing so. And again, as I said, there is lots of just like unfinished business going on there, or just lots of non-ending cycles that um keep happening again or keep taking place in their lives. And it's funny because as I'm saying this, I'm seeing like lots of distance being created between the pair, between both of them. Like they would be good and everything, then again, once shit just hits the fan, they would just a distance would just be created between them, and it's like a remarkable one. But not everybody just like has to know about it. And once that's happened, sorry, that distance kind of triggers a lot of hidden wounds that they have to let go of, or that they have to work their way through, so they could at least learn how to heal themselves. Because passive aggressive energy doesn't always hold all the solutions that are needed, or all the answers to whatever questions that they have regarding their situations or regarding their connections and whatnot. There's also the need to balance everything, and to just learn how to properly balance shit when it comes to their dynamics, or when it comes to their lives. Because even though they would say that the past is not affecting shit anymore, and that they're happy, and that they're at their happiest and glowing together and everything, there is a lot that has to do with tension from the past, secrets that are looming around, or like memories that keep holding them back, or like holding them hostage. Because each time something strikes or something happens, everything is just brought back up again, and that is due to um, the refusal of them just wanting to heal properly, and just deciding to distract themselves from all this by just partying, or going on trips, or like spending money on vacations, or like discovering new places, and just spending a lot of spending, like lots of party. Oh my god. Lots of partying, lots of just spending money elsewhere where it's not supposed to be spent. And then again, there is the third party relationship card, which is basically a cheating card. There is infidelity in here. It's funny because as I'm saying this, I'm hearing like High Infidelity by Taylor Swift. And there is something here about just like wishful thinking also, if I do this, and if this is done like this, not everybody will just get to wish what is happening, or like what is taking place. Not everyone will know that I am giving my heart to somebody else, or like somebody else, or like I am just focusing elsewhere, or I am attracted to somebody else, or I am just doing this and that with somebody who is not the one I'm married to, or like somebody who is not the person I'm supposed to be with, or entertain other people that I know, I shouldn't have been um entertaining, or just like paying attention to, knowing that it is going to cause a rift in the relationship. But there's also the energy of like, she's already insecure, she's already all up in her head about everything, so might as well do just whatever I am accused of, or whatever I am blamed for. I'm honestly surprised that they're still standing, strong in that marriage. Because they might be heading to court soon, or there might be something that is in relation to court that is going to take place when it comes to Justin's name, though. It can be regarding a record label, or yeah, something that has to do with like a payback, or a vengeance, or retaliation, or something of that sort. Or just finally having enough, or just like having enough of the bullshit and the rumors and everything, and just wanting to put an end to it all. But yeah, because everything is already falling apart, or like everything just keeps happening within the marriage. People are like always having a say in all those matters, even though they don't know shit, but their speculations might at times hit close to home. There's also something about just, being surrounded by fake friends, or a fake entourage that does nothing but just fuel the fire, or just like keep snagging in every one of their ears though, like, oh, you should definitely do this, like egging one of them on. But yeah, their marriage isn't just as picture perfect as it looks like, because there is a lot going on here, like a lot of just pent up anger, or just, well, not anger, but just mental breakdowns, and a lot of just resentment at times, a lot of imbalance coming from her side also, and just a lot of just energy that is scattered everywhere, like that passion isn't there, even though it might be from one side, but at the same time it's just not fully there. There is something that has to do with like taking action as well, or just like trying to just make it look so pretty, so aesthetic. But even if it looks that good and everything, it can just hide the truth, or it just can't fool people for too long anymore. They do care for one another, it's true, but it's just like all standing on one footing though. Like, it's not just, they're not fully in, or even if they are, it's just not the same anymore. It's just everything is so backwards, or like all upside down, that it doesn't make as much sense. See, like, they could party, they could have fun together, they could be, seeing, having fun, going out on dates, dancing together, being flirty, lovey-dovey and all that, but there is the disconnect, and those missed opportunities, and those lost times, and just the, like, tension, and there is not that type of attraction anymore. It's just, everything is just falling apart again. Yeah, lots of cycles coming to an end. Lots of stalking, and just feeling like I just need more proof. And she needed. There is something about that lyric from. I don't know. It's like. Mm 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 mm. Vigilante shit. That Taylor Swift song, where she's just like, she needed more proof, so she gave her son and some shit like that. It seems like Hailey is collecting some proof, or just like some receipts, and just trying to like get more so she can get the most out of it, and like, because there is no children, right? There is no child or anything, because I'm hearing like no child support or whatever. And then you know there is a lot of shit that she might lose and miss out on. So trying to just gather more evidence and more information about everything, so she would not go out sad, or like go out poor, or everything of that sort. And yeah, some shit might happen there that is going to definitely like rock their world, or like rearrange a lot of stuff there. So yeah, there is definitely has to do with something in courts, or like legally, because there is that, like, justice is going to be served, and there is something about everything kind of like falling apart, and one of them, like Hailey, is kind of like just watching it all, like, huh, I don't care anymore. I tried to save this for so long, now I just gotta watch from the sidelines. There is something, yeah, there is something here that is going to take place. It's going to upset her for sure. It's also going to upset him. Like, can't we work it out? Can't we just work out a deal or whatever? But it's like the damage has already been done. Now we just gotta like control the media, because I'm here like control it, control the narrative and control the media, and just hope for the best. But it's definitely going to be a very long trial, though. It has something to do with court, that is for sure. I don't want to say it is a divorce, because I am not so sure about it, but there's at least something here that's going to involve either him or both of them together. And it's going to be an interesting ride, to say the least. But yeah, this is just a Bieber's, I guess, check in, or just general reading, to just kind of like foreshadow what might happen, or just kind of know a little bit on their dynamics, or what is it there to kind of just look out for, and just get a hold of. But yes, I hope that shit that I was wrong a little bit, because I would hate to just see a lot more hate just being driven you know their ways, because I mean, I don't like that to happen for anybody unless they deserve it or unless they're doing some shits wrong. I don't have a bias when it comes to all this mess. Honestly, I'm just here for the pretty girls to just know their worth and just choose better for themselves because he ain't worth all that. But that's a discussion for another day. But yeah.